So we got a new Ghostbuster movie coming out. So let's talk about it. What's up everybody, it's The Strange Vision coming at you today with my thoughts on the new Ghostbusters Afterlife movie coming out in 2020. The trailer just dropped. I watched it. So before I get into my thoughts on the new movie, let's talk about what Ghostbusters means to me. I've been a Ghostbuster fan since I was very little. I got photos. Check this one out. So I was born in 1984, so I'm well aware of Ghostbusters. I guess you could say there are two things from my early childhood that I was really into, and that was Batman and Ghostbusters. My parents bought me like every Ghostbuster toy that you could buy. It was like I had every single action figure they put out. I had the firehouse, I had the Ecto-1 ambulance car, I had the toy proton pack. All you people who have been watching my channel for a while know that I recently last year put together the Lego Ghostbusters firehouse, which I love. It's amazing. I got a lot of Ghostbuster merchandise here. I got a Ghostbusters Monopoly. So also as a kid, obviously I was a fan of the Ghostbusters movies 1 and 2. I know a lot of people really don't care for Ghostbusters 2. And I understand, but I love both of these movies. These also have the animated series here on DVD. A lot of people that grew up watching the animated series know that a lot of the toys that came out were from the animated series. So as far as movies go, we have Ghostbusters 1 and 2, and that was pretty much, all I had when I was a kid. They had a video game that came out. I can't remember what year it was, but I had it for the PlayStation 3, and I loved it because they brought back, the actors to do the voiceovers for the video game. Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd, just everybody. That video game was sort of like Ghostbusters 3. But in 2016, they decided to reboot Ghostbusters with an all-female cast. And I do have this on Blu-ray. I remember seeing the trailer for this movie, and I immediately knew this movie was going to be garbage. The effects and everything kind of looked like the Haunted Mansion. It just looked so stupid and silly. But over the years, when you get a reboot of something, it's going to turn out to be crap for the most part. It's just how it goes. So I didn't go watch this in theaters, but since it was Ghostbusters, I felt the need to go and pick it up. Actually, it was a Christmas present from my sister-in-law. I gotta be honest, I didn't hate this movie. Chris Hemsworth was in this movie, and he was hilarious. I think that was pretty much the reason why I kind of didn't really hate this movie so much. And I gotta say, it's not because it was an all-female team here. It was because it was a reboot when it should have been a continuation. This should have been Ghostbusters 3. And if they wasn't going to call it Ghostbusters 3, they could have called it like Ghostbusters The Next Generation or something like that. They should have had the other Ghostbusters kind of pass the torch to these girls. That would have been fine, but that's not what we got. And for me, this movie, I didn't hate it, but it is what it is with this movie. But luckily, someone came along and said, hey, we need to forget that Ghostbusters movie, and we need to do a proper Ghostbuster movie. We have a trailer for the new Ghostbusters Afterlife. I really just wish they would have called it Ghostbusters 3, but I guess they might have thought it might be confusing since we got the Ghostbusters reboot and everything. So they go with Ghostbusters Afterlife. I was at work on Monday, the trailer dropped, and it's kind of a long trailer, but they don't give away, you know how like a lot of movies these days they give away the whole movie in the trailer. To me, this was a long trailer, but they didn't give away too much. They just set the movie up, and that's what I like. After I got done watching this trailer, I ain't gonna lie, I had I marked out. That's a marking out is like a wrestling term when it's basically nerding out. You know what I mean? I posted it on Facebook saying, here, take my money now. I'm ready to see this movie. Of course, that's gonna be my reaction to this trailer because I'm such a Ghostbuster fan that automatically this movie can't go wrong. This is awesome. It's gonna be awesome. But then take a step back, and I've watched this trailer a few times, and my reaction to this trailer is still the same. This movie could quite possibly turn out to be crap. It could be a disaster. Who knows? But from what I see from this trailer, I have no reason to believe that this movie is going to be bad. Just from the trailer, I see they're doing all the right things. I know they're kind of leaning towards this little girl being the granddaughter of Spangler. You know what though? Maybe they swerve us a little bit, and that's not the granddaughter of Spangler. Maybe it's the granddaughter of Louis Tully. Who knows? That'd be cool. I think it'd be cool. I really do think it would be cool if they did swerve us a little bit. Kind of go in the other way than what people are thinking it's going. I'm pretty sure they're bringing back Gozer. And if you know anything about the first Ghostbusters movies, you know what I'm talking about. There was a little clip in the trailer where you saw a creature put his paws on the hood of a car, I think. And so I think that was a terror dog, from the first film. So yeah, I usually don't do videos like this, but I just felt since it was Ghostbusters, I had to make this video. I wanted to talk about it. Usually I don't sit and make videos sitting here just having a conversation. My videos aren't usually that long anyway, so that's my thoughts of the new Ghostbusters Afterlife trailer. Can't wait for it. We still got a long time. I hate when they put out trailers where it's like the movie doesn't even come out for another year or so. So you gotta wait after they show you this epic trailer, but it is what it is. If you like this video, if you like Ghostbusters, hit that like button, and if you like this video, be sure to subscribe, and I will catch y'all next time. Peace out.
If it's something strange